It's 4:22 p.m. on the 22nd of February 2018. I'm here at Douglas Mortuary. 10 years ago today, my father, Frank Nania, was laid out here in the chapel. And I sang a few songs to him. There's a video on YouTube of it. And I'm going to revisit it 10 years later here in El Segundo, California. I just wanted to be here for you, Dad. 10 years later at the Memory Chapel. I wish we could have got in. They're not answering the door over there. It says 9 to 5 they're open, Monday through Friday, but they're not there. Right across the street from Los Angeles International Airport. There's Sheldon Street where we lived on. Dad, I wish you were still alive, but you would have been 95 instead of 85, right? So, let's just talk about 10 years later, I've come back for you. I've come back 10 years later. And look at the other video, everybody, of me playing some musical songs for my dad at his coffin, which was back here. Remember, this is 10 years ago today, February 22nd, 2008. It was a Friday. Today's February 22nd, 2018. 10 years later, and it is now a Thursday. This is the room he was in, right here. He was there, for a couple of days. He spent that weekend here, and every day on the weekend I came by and sat there. And little did I know that years later, in August of 2015 to June of 2017, I would be renting the room over there in the back of 945 Sheldon. Here's where I sat for the whole weekend, 2008, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And then the 25th, they must have taken his body out, but he was in here on the 22nd through the 25th of February 2008. That is exactly 10 years ago today that he was first brought here. He had passed away on February 20th, 2008 at Torrance Memorial Hospital. And Frankie, my dog, used to ride around here a lot over the years that I spent on Sheldon. We used to walk around a lot. And this is all just remembering Frank Nania. 10 years ago he was laid out here. Here's my Frankie. Come on, Frankie. You could see Daddy here, Grandpa. Okay? My little doggy, Frankie. 10 years ago. Yes, indeed. 10 years ago. My little daddy, Frank Nania, was here. God bless him.